Hi everybody, happy Thursday. This is Mr. Cadenhead. I normally come to you on Fridays, but I want to get some information to you before this weekend and before next week so you have time to prepare yourself. Number one, we've been telling our students and our parents that we are soon going to turn students around from parking in the parking lot unless they have a parking pass. We've delayed that a week. We are going to start that next Thursday, so a week from today. Students will be turned around who are trying to get into the student parking lot if they do not have a parking pass. The reason for that, or the why behind that, is because we want to make sure that our upperclassmen have access to the parking lot. We have recently, in the last couple years, been barely getting full in our parking lot, and we anticipate that will be the case again this year as our sophomores in the spring get driver's licenses. We also are concerned a little bit about safety in the lot and people parking in that lot from the community who don't belong in that lot, and we don't want them parking with our students and taking up our parking spots. So we want to make sure that every car out there we are aware of and that we have the license plate of the vehicle. So we're trying to take care of our upperclassmen. If you will please get that parking pass, you can do so at student accounts. If somebody cannot afford a parking pass, and that is a struggle at this time, we totally understand. Please go see your counselor, let them know, and they will communicate with administration. We will talk to you and take care of you. We don't want money to be an object. I think the parking pass is $12, $15. And we do use that money, by the way, for our parking and our entrance and our cones and to maintain that space. So that's the purpose of the parking pass money. A couple other things. I want to remind you that we have a lot coming up with our fall sports tomorrow night, or Saturday night rather. We have our Grant football game, 7:30 on ESPN. So a lot of questions about how people can watch that game. If you're not going to Grant, I would not go and pay at the door because it will probably sell out. So you can see that game on ESPN Saturday night, 7:30. We had 2 tennis matches this week. I haven't heard the results yet. Tennis is rolling. Volleyball tournament this weekend. Foundation game against Rio Americana was this week. Golf coming up, about a week and a half on cross country. So a lot happening at Folsom High School right now to keep in the loop with. Want to thank students and teachers for sending all students to me in the theater over the last couple weeks to talk about our guiding principles and our values at Folsom High School and the things that can help make you successful. Remember, our guiding principles are: represent your school positively, create community, celebrate the success of others, look to lead, and give grace. And we really have been emphasizing the concept of creating community and how we treat and talk to each other and how important that is for us to create community. I want to remind everybody that in a few weeks, that's September 3rd, we have back to school night. So super important. We would love to have all of our parents at back to school night, because what we want to share with you is all the information you need to support your students and ensure they're successful in all of their classes. You're going to learn all the things that you can verify and encourage your students to do, like tracking learning targets, creating vocabulary flashcards and learning academic vocabulary, how to communicate with your teacher, how to get on Google Classrooms if you want to monitor those assignments and that work, how to follow up with late work, how to use pause. But that's a critical time for us to create that partnership and connection around education. So September 3rd, minimum day that day, back to school night. We are sharing the back to school night schedule with you with a save to date. Should be either yesterday or today, and the minimum day schedule will be going on the website. So a lot coming up. Again, thank you for all of your support in a great start to the year, parents and students and teachers. As always, as the end of the week, read a good book without pictures, have a passion for something positive. Take time this weekend, tell your family you love them, and our key word, students all know it, is balance. Have a great weekend.